Actually, I don't know either.
Alright, so now they're probably going to talk about Topaz.
Said that Topaz works for the IPC.
Okay, obviously,
she even
right.
knows that presenter, Albert. Speaking of, let's get him on the line. He can introduce Topaz.
Topaz, obviously, right, fire. The hunt, so we're obviously doing a DPS build here. I mean, depending on how she scales, right? But obviously, crit rate, crit damage, attack. Again, it all depends on, you know, if she scales on something special. You know, like if she scales on attack, obviously you would like to build attack, but we'll see.
Not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your good buddy Albert.
Why did our art style change?
On my show, we go by my style. Next, allow me, Albert, a professional Interastral Peace Corporation anchor, to introduce to you my guest and IPC colleague, Topaz.
She looks badass. I also love how she has a trotter, right? It's pretty badass. Holy shit. Okay, based off of this, I think I'm gonna say for Topaz. Based off of what the three things, the 2 little seconds that they just showed.
Topaz is a rising star in the IPC Strategic Investment Department, currently heading up the Special Desk Picket team. She's a combination of you.
Like, I also think about, you know, DPS in the game. There is no, like, fire DPS outside of, God, what's her name? Outside of Hook, right? For Ice, you have Herda, and they give you an E6 Herda, which is nice, right? And Herda can do incredible damage. So can Hook, but I don't know. I think out of the two, I would more likely use someone like Herda versus someone like Hook. Or, yeah, I said that right.
Elegance and remarkable ability.
The Special Desk Picket team. I think I've heard of them.
Well, as you may know, among the universe's major investors and lenders, the IPC is a big fish. And with so many venture capital projects, there are bound to be bumps in the road. Topaz is our go-to person to smooth out the bumps and make sure we recover what's owed.
Oh, I get it.
So Topaz is about that life.
So the corporation's in the red?
When dealing
Wow.
with defaulters, Topaz's methods are swift and effective, saving the IPC from many a potential loss. She also has a great knack for investments, turning even the bleakest projects into success stories. And
I think what I'm going to do is, on my alt account, I'm going to get Jingli Yu, and then on my main account, I'm going to get Topaz. Well, I don't want to say get like it's guaranteed, but I'm going to hope to win the 50-50 and maybe get lucky here, and hope we get them both.
ensuring
But
huge returns for the
different
corporation.
accounts.
Wow, impressive. Does she have some kind of superpower?
Within the walls of the IPC, there is indeed a rumor that Topaz's stellar success might have something of the supernatural about it.
Oh?
Supernatural? Oh, reminds me of Gwen Ivan's ghost hunting streams.
Ghost hunting? Let's not jump the gun. When people think of Topaz, they don't think about ghosts, but a certain unmistakable companion. I'm talking about her warp trotter, Numby. They may look like a cute mascot, but Numby is Topaz's
Numby, okay, so that's the name, yep.
both at work and out on the battlefield. Numby has a keen sense for sniffing out wealth. Security checks, debt settlements, and calculations are all child's play for this little piggy. Together with Topaz, they traverse the cosmos, resolving any and all debt disputes that could threaten the IPC's operations. Numby is a legit employee. They even have an official role and title.
Really?
Interesting.
Really. And don't forget, the corporate world mirrors the battlefield in more ways than one. Topaz's prowess in the former is just as swift and formidable in the latter. And you better believe Numby plays a huge part in that. Topaz and Numby are fire-type characters.
So when you run around with her, he follows. I mean, that's what they just showed us, right? Where are we at? 25, 24. I don't want to go back too far.
Pardon that. Topaz and Numby,
Like they're running together right there. That's crazy.
following the path of the hunt. At the start of an allied turn, if no enemy on the battlefield is inflicted with proof
She just shoots them with the trotter.
of death, Topaz will inflict this state on a random enemy. Thereby
Okay, increases follow-up damage received by 25%. Numby will target this unit as its
boosting the follow-up
Attack
attack
target.
damage they receive. During battle, Numby starts out with an initial speed and acts autonomously, attacking enemies inflicted with proof of death. Excluding Numby's own turns, every time an ally follow-up attack hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is advanced forward.
Seems like Numby and
That's
Topaz
pretty
share a
badass.
strong bond.
That's really
They make
badass.
a tight unit. Speaking of which, Topaz's skill, difficulty pan, is able to reallocate proof of debt to a different target, allowing Numby to immediately launch an assault and deal a set percentage of Topaz's attack as fire damage to the new target. This counts as a follow-up attack.
Okay, so it's scaling off of attack again.
Topaz's ultimate, Turn a Profit, allows Numby to enter the Windfall Bonanza state. In this state, damage and crit damage dealt by Numby both experience an increase. If that wasn't enough, every
Okay.
time an ally's basic attack, skill, or ultimate hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is additionally advanced forward. After Numby launches a set number of attacks, this
Damn.
effect is dispelled.
Whoa, Numby's
That's
got
pretty
moves.
crazy.
Some believe that everything possesses a
I love how this game like makes things like very unique. Obviously, we're very early in the game, right? So then they can add all of these creative outlets and stuff. Like the fact that this is basically like two characters in one, right? Like that's really, really cool.
soul. I believe that if you treat all living things with genuine care, regardless of whether they're human, they'll respond in kind.
Hold on to your hats, folks. Numby's not done yet. Topaz and Numby's technique, Explicit Subsidy, allows Topaz to summon Numby when entering a map. Numby then
Okay.
automatically seeks out basic treasures and trotters within a certain range,
Now that's really badass.
leading Topaz right to the loot. The best part? Trotters won't be alerted to their approach, and this effect doesn't even consume technique points. If Topaz and Numby
The
enter
hell?
combat after using their technique, our little warp trotter regenerates a set amount of Topaz's energy after launching their first attack. If Topaz and Numby are
Holy shit. Did you see how much her energy went up right there? Wow, that was crazy. Okay, let me try not to go back too far. Look at her energy here, and look how high, I think it jumps like right here.
their first attack. If
That's crazy.
Topaz and Numby are still in the team after winning a battle entered in this way, the team receives a small amount of additional credits up to a set daily limit. The above also goes for winning battles entered in this way within the simulated universe. But instead of credits, the team receives a small amount of cosmic fragments with a chance to bag a random curio.
That's quite the
Crazy. That is crazy. And I'm all for it.
skill set.
I like that.
Seems like Topaz and Numby have a bad cop approach to debt collection.
All that and no debuffs. We might
And
as well.
and when you look at the character name, right? Where are we at? 2803. When they show it here, right? It says Topaz and Numby, right? So it's just not Topaz. That's so cool.
Topaz looks after Numby because she loves them. Simple as that.
That's crazy.
That's not all I heard.